I turned the mic on. I thought I did. But hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Whew. That was a fun little battle of technical difficulties I had to deal with. But hello, everyone. I may be quite a bit late, but the camera should work. I hope. Both Ashcam and my cam were not working when I started the stream, and I had to figure that out. But hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream today. I see so many wonderful people in chat. Odds and Ents, Dorky Duckling, Lemon Twist, Chesic, fashionably late. Yes, thank you. It's not a bad day, but it's definitely been a day. Hi, Koala, Lemon, Chesic, welcome on in. Jess here for coffee. Resident Bard, John, hello, welcome on in. Edgefit, hello. Littlest Drummer, it's so good to see you. And Lemon, thank you so much for redeeming a quick doodle. Goblina Oba. A grabby forum insectoid mechanic. I think Caitlin would really like that. Thank you so much for asking me to do that quick doodle. I really appreciate it. Well, hello everyone. Hi, I lurk for a bit while I can. Thank you so much, John Numa. Welcome on in. How is everyone's Saturday going? For me, it's been going like, it's been going. Nothing necessarily super bad has happened, not necessarily anything super great has happened, but you'll also notice that I kind of dolled myself up a little bit today, where I don't normally. I actually took a crimper to my hair today, if you want to know why, stay tuned. Next week, you okay? Okay. Stay tuned to next week for my socials, where I will be posting some pictures that I took earlier today for promotional material. So, there is a reason that I look this dolled up. But, I mean, I thought instead of, like, you know, taking off all my makeup and stuff and doing something new, I would just, like, keep this on for the stream. But hi, everybody! That all-American holiday, which I'm least excited for out of all the holidays, Thanksgiving, is coming too fast. Yeah. It's almost December. And it's super scary. Hi, Steady Prism, welcome on in. Hello. Oh, promo material. It's not anything you guys don't know about, but I will look super cute in it. So, check that out at least. Lurk for work, enjoy the stream. Thank you so much for the lurk, Danny. Welcome on in. I hope you have a very good day at work. Hello. Once you're dolled up, why not milk it? Exactly. Exactly. I spent most of my morning getting this dolled up. It was a battle to figure out what to do with my hair. I had to, I googled what are good hairstyles for sweatshirts. And I came up with this. So, I think it looks pretty good. I just thought you used Millie for that commission advertisement. Looked good there. Thank you so much, Steady Prism. I was really happy with Millie, and I think that's the kind of thing that some people would like to be commissioned of, or have their characters be commissioned for. So, thank you so much for commissioning me to do her, and allowing me to use her in my commission advertisements. She loves promotional photos. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't? Thank you. It looks really good on my sweatshirt. I haven't used this crimper since I was in high school. I don't think. I've had it since high school. I got it for sale somewhere, and I don't think I've used it. And it honestly makes my hair look really cute, so I don't know why I don't use it more. Half up, half down is good for sweatshirt nodders. I'm glad you think so. She was wonderful, Steady Prism. Thank you. Alright, what have I missed? But yes, speaking of a tech triumph, they're both working. You get to see the Ash, you get to see the me. If they ever stop working, we'll figure it out. But I'm glad this didn't have to be a no-cam stream, because then I would feel deprived of, like, keeping myself dolled up for you all. Still catching up on all the new media. We can see you, so that bodes well. Yeah. Everything's weird, but working so far. Hello, Koala. I think I said that already. But yes, speaking of American Thanksgiving, it is next week. Next Thursday is American Thanksgiving, and I will be taking the entire week off next week. That's like the biggest announcement that I wanted to make sure to get to say today at the start of the stream, is that this will be the last stream for a week. I will not be streaming at all next week because I will be not in town. While people have joked that I could vlog my road trip, I'm not gonna do that. So, this will be the last stream until November 30th, which will be the last stream in November. So, no content next week on this channel because I will be visiting family as safely as possible. And, you know, taking a little bit of break, which will be very nice. So no streaming next week. We're just gonna hang out and chill and catch up and get all of the brigade shenaniganry today and carry that through the week until we get to 2 Tuesdays from now. I'm still trying to save up for that innkeeper family from her setting I mentioned. Oh, I would love to work on that study prism. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Random advice for anyone who ever at any point would be planning to go to a Dave & Buster's on a Saturday. Don't. If you do, you betray me personally in spirit, and that's just a fact. There's too many people here. They all need to go home. I'm so sorry, Dan. That sucks. That's usually how I wear my hair, half up, half down. I really like it. I've been trying to experiment with how I want to do my hair now that it's like not long a whole bunch, and I really like this. And not just like letting it be down. Experimenting. Oh, you got it. Well, that's a great way to start off a stream. Let's hug a Pua. Let's hug a Pua. I'm also gonna turn down the music on my end a little bit. Okay. But how is everyone else's Saturday going? It's super great to see you all. It's been a very busy week at the brigade this month. Week at the brigade this month. Week at the brigade this week. Poof. Oh yes, this is what I needed. Just a big old plushy hug. Good pig. Good pig. I'm not gonna kiss you because I will get lipstick all over you, and I don't want to do that. Big fleshy hugs are the good stuff, it's the good stuff. Thank you so much, Pua, and thank you for the redeem, John. Busy. Oh yeah. It's been busy over here as well, as I've been, you know, ramping up for the end of the year. And getting all of the stuff ready to redeem all of those things that you fill all of the things you guys redeemed at in October. Me and the mods have been trying our best to figure out how we're going to do that and in what timeline. So for your questions, to answer your questions, Eddie Prism, I will message you after the stream. I mean, I don't necessarily mind talking about money stuff on stream, but I don't want to bog down this time with specifics. So I will message you off stream in terms of a estimate for that commission. I'm assuming money rather than yeah, no problem at all. I'll just write that down so I don't forget. Alright, let's see. What has everyone been up to this weekend? Let's see. Our devil looks like she could kill me and I vibe with it. Yeah. She is terrifying and very attractive, and that's what we want our devils to be. The devils are all about desire, so they gotta be hot. They gotta be hot. But we're actually going to be working on most of the background this stream because she's mostly done at this point. We are just going to do a whole bunch of scary background work and, you know, finishing up all of this water and stuff. And then hopefully we'll be able to finish this by the end of the stream today, and maybe make it a print in the new year. So I am very hyped. Busy working so much to study so many tests, yada yada. It is that time of year, isn't it, Koala? It is test central. It's that time of year where the tests are abundant and the points matter too much. I need to get a really huggable plushie for my streams. You know what, John? Save that thought. Save that thought. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm working on that character art of my D&D character, and I've gotten to the part where I need to make the gold look realistic, which I know I can do, but takes time. Metal is, fun, but also extremely taxing to do, because you gotta, like, worry about how it all, like, works together, and how the lighting works, and where I do really enjoy doing metal work in a lot of my art pieces, it takes a lot of time, and if, you know, you already have been making that necklace extremely detailed, so that's, I do not envy your position right now, but once it's done, it's gonna look absolutely incredible. I'm really excited to see it. It's good to finally catch a stream again. When I moved house, my internet got disconnected due to roadworks, and I was offline for 4 months. Oh my god, Chesick. I don't think I could survive. That sounds terrible. I'm so glad you're able to stop by as well, but holy, 4 months. Dang. I'm impressed with your ability to survive without internet. But welcome on in. It's super great to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. I just got my yellow mushroom long sleeve shirt from Alex P. Yes. Yes. Very good merch, that Alex P. But my phone cam still isn't working after I dropped the phone in the bath, so no pics yet. But it looks super fucking cute. I bet it is. I bet it's super fucking cute. She makes great stuff. She makes really, really good stuff. Oh, a cuddly Justy. A cuddly Metroid for John would be amazing. I watched a couple episodes of Arcane to help with Soup Brain, and I had another of many meetings this weekend. I mean, I'm glad that you're so busy, but meetings really will take it out of you, so I hope you're taking care of yourself. And how is Arcane? I know a lot of people are really, really liking it. I know absolutely nothing about League, and I'm not really, like, super into shows that are, like, dark and sad. Currently, so it's not really my vibe at the moment, but I would love to hear your review as someone who once played a lot of League. I just found out yesterday Miss Kobayashi's, yeah, heck yeah. Dragon Maid got a second season. Oh, really? I did not know that. I knew it existed. I didn't know it had a second season. Heck yeah. Well, I know it's on your anime watch list, JJ. The stream would stop for hours, you would just die and get an adorable huggy plushie. Also, I decided to go out to my friend's B-Day dinner, and now I'm super tired, so I'll probably drop out of stream soon. Valid, Edgefit. It's been quite a bit of... It's been a lot of socializing time, in November. I did not realize how much socializing would actually go into November, and it has been quite a bit. So I feel you. I had a birthday celebration yesterday as well. It was Daniel's birthday yesterday. For those of you that don't know, Daniel is my significant other, who I live with. And it was his birthday yesterday. And we had a very chill time watching silly movies, eating cake, and having some steak. It was really nice. I have some cake over here that I'm going to be eating throughout the stream to get my energy up, because you know what? Who doesn't love a giant Costco chocolate cake? I'll send you that question as private message on Discord as an extra reminder if that's okay. Yeah, go for it, Sadie Present. Please do. That would be absolutely lovely. I'm going to be emotionally preparing for the holiday this weekend. Sometimes family gatherings are fun, and sometimes they are more stressful, and you don't know what it's going to be until you get there, usually. I am looking forward to it because I'm going to be visiting Daniel's family for the first time, and I've met them all before, but I haven't like been to their like home, which is in Kentucky. So I'm kind of excited to figure out what that's going to be like. Pua hug time. Aw, thank you for the clip, John. Oh, report cards are soon. Yeah, it's almost the end of the... It's almost the end of the semester, right, Koala? It's usually in America, the, you get, like, your last little, like, big, your projects and stuff and your regular assignments. You do that over Thanksgiving, and then it's just exam season until Christmas. Squids at the broadcaster. Nothing! Don't worry about it! Don't worry about it, John. I didn't just get an idea for anything. Don't worry about it. I don't have anything yet, but I don't act on that impulse because someone else might act on it first. Don't ask questions! Yeah, don't ask questions around holidays. Little Sturbo's correct. Don't ask questions. Also, hey, Matt, welcome on in. No worries about being late. I was super late, so don't worry. We've only been streaming for like 15 minutes. Well, I've been streaming for 30 minutes, but I've really only been on air for like 20. What you making for dinner? Or birthdays, exactly. Reverse shenanigans. John's a streamer now, and he made me his mod, so, you know, reverse shenanigans are a thing. He came into my world, and then decided to give me powers over his channel, so that's his own fault. John is in the find out part of fuck around. Truly, Koala, truly. Today has been spent fighting a cold, currently losing, so this is the kind of comfort content I need. I'm so sorry you're battling a cold, Lemon. That sucks. Come in for all of the comfort content. This will mostly just be, again, Bree tries to get caught up on chat while doing background work. Just like Thursday. And gets progressively more and more lazy when it comes to these tentacles. These little spiky bits of these tentacles. It's fine. I hope you feel better too, Lemon. I hope you feel better soon. I didn't get anything about League either, but the show looks good. I can get behind dark and sad. Generally, I'm okay with, like, regular shows that have, like, dark and sad content, like, crime shows, like Lucifer and stuff, but recently, like, anything that isn't just pure fluff has been making me extremely anxious. So I've really only been, like, rewatching content that I know what happens, and or watching, like, anime that's pure fluff. That's all I've been doing. I have a number of things on my anime list, including Eden Zero when it comes out this week. Oh, right! The new episodes of Eden Zero is coming out this week. I must get on to some more personal art, because I didn't know it was coming out this week. I knew it was coming out in November, but I forgot that it was happening so soon. November's really been really fast, guys. November's been too fast. I don't like it. But I may or may not be working on some Eden Zero fan art right now, just because I need something to work on in my personal time. And I would love to finish it before or around when Eden Zero Season 2 comes out. It looks good. I've been waiting for every episode to come out before starting. Oh! I mean, I usually do that too when it comes to things. I like binging content a lot better than, like, watching it episodically. Sometimes I don't necessarily mind, but a lot of the times I'd rather just, like, get all of the content at once, and so I don't have to be on pins and needles every time I watch it. Happy birthday, Daniel. Aw, thank you, Lemon. I appreciate that. I will let him know that you said so. The pre-stream carbs. I have cinnamon bread for that purpose. Yeah, water and cake. Speaking of, I'll have some cake right now. Mmm. Chocolate cake. Ooh. You have plans, Koala. What plans do you have? For me, I've been stuck indoors for 2 weeks after the accident. I wasn't sure about going out, but I decided to fuck around, and now I'm finding out. But I'm sure I'll find out more over the next couple of days. Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope you had a good time, and that the good time is worth the possible pain you will be having. But I'm glad you've been recovering from the accident, because that's extremely important, and we want you to be as healthy as you possibly can be. Ooh, yeah, that's true. Cinnamon bread. I think I still have some cinnamon bread. I'm pretty sure I have some more cinnamon. Hey, Scribbler Gaming and Orange Itis, welcome on in. How's your Saturday going, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is the cinnamon bread? Me and Miranda made some cinnamon bread for Samhain. Which was like 2 weeks ago, and I still have some, and I eat it for breakfast. It's delish. Sounds like fun. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun at their house. Thanks, JJ. I know. Family gatherings can be extremely stressful. I'm very lucky that a lot of my family gatherings have not been recently, but I understand. I wish you all the best, and I believe in you. You got this. It is indeed. I don't care if I have midterms or not, and I'm kind of stressed about it. I don't know. I mean, you've been having a lot of tests. I would count those as midterms, but I don't know. I honestly don't really remember the high school structure. I know college. I don't remember high school.
This new guy, when he's around you, it's got me thinking about you and I don't want you to be fine, but I still lie awake at night.
Little did I realize that becoming a solar streamer would mean I would also have that one feral mod. It is inevitable. I mean, it's also kind of your fault because you said you let me be your mod. I bullied my way into it, for sure, but hey, whenever I'm able to make your streams, I will always make it as interesting as I possibly can for you, because you always keep a lot of a lot of people engaged in my chat, and I want to do the same for you while also bullying you. Ooh, pasta, heck yeah. Pasta's great. I had a lot of pasta this week. It's been a celebratory week in the Dawn and Tundra household this week, and that means that we've had pasta all the time. Free! Hi, Scribbler. I said so earlier, but hello, Scribbler. Welcome on in. Ooh, we have s'mores goldfish. Is that good? Is s'mores goldfish good? I'm assuming there isn't cheese in them, because that would be wild. That would be wild if they had cheese. I'm assuming it's just goldfish that are goldfish-shaped s'mores flavored cookies / crackers, rather than cheese with like marshmallow in the middle. But that's what my mind went to. I can rewatch dark shows, but watching new ones is hard for me. Yes, Edufit, yes. Like, if I know what's gonna happen, because I've already watched it, then I can watch it, but if I'm going in blind, my anxiety has just really been cruel to me on that aspect. I'm doing just fine, I think. It's not as bad as it was on Thursday. I think I'm doing just fine. We're getting all those tentacles down. November was a long year, but also a very short afternoon. Fucking mood, John. Fucking mood. Whoo, buddy! Hey, Rainy, welcome on in, you little gerblin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's your Saturday going? Oh, man. Every time I put on makeup, I get powder in my nose, and it starts running. How do people wear makeup all the time? I don't understand. Hey, Orange. I said so earlier, but hello, Orange. I finally got to when you came in the chat. Hello. Welcome on in. How's your Saturday going? Give me that fan art. Oh, I will. Oh, I will. It's not of any of the main characters. It's more atmospheric fan art than anything, but it's gonna be really cool. I hope. I have found out that a lot of my fan art is I either do character portraits or I do something completely, like, unrelated, like, to the plot, and it's just more, like, cool, fun, atmospheric, or symbological, fan art. Those are the two things that I do of fan art, I have found. I always, because, like, when I did a lot of fan art for, the Streampunks when I had time in college, that's always what I did, was, like, moments that were, like, extremely cinematic, or moments that were, like, very small and short but poignant, and now, or, like, character portraits, and now I'm doing the same for Eden Zero, and I'm like, yeah, I think this is my MO when it comes to doing fan art. I do atmospheric stuff, I don't do specific characters. That's true. I mean, when I first started doing on-stream art, I did not know what I signed up for, but we've been doing this for 2 years. I know what y'all are about. I know what this is all about. It's really, art streams are either chill draw-along streams or you try your hardest to distract the art streamer as much as possible. I just woke up. Oh, heck yeah, Scribbler. How was your sleep? Well, I hope you got a very good rest. Thanks so much for popping in. I hope this is a good little stream to wake up to. Ah, you're very welcome, John. You're very, very welcome. Your cinnamon bread was definitely better, but this was handy. Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like the cinnamon bread, but you know, sometimes you just gotta buy what you can for cinnamon bread and or sweets, because either you can spend 4 hours making cinnamon bread at 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. or you could buy it at a store. What's more cut time and cut? What's more efficient? Just give it all to me. I'm struggling with One Piece. I binged over 90 episodes and now I have to wait every week on the slowest action anime I've ever watched. This is not true, but the others I watched were all already finished when I started. Yeah, when it comes to anime, I rarely watch. I usually like wait, especially for animated shows. I usually wait to like have a full season and then watch that instead of it coming out every episode. I think the only thing I've been like watching that comes out every episode is like TTRPG shows, like Dimension 20 content or Critical Role or Streampunks content. Sometimes I wait for it to build up a little bit if I'm like a little worried about what's going on in the plot, and then I'll like wait to see what the synopses are a few episodes in, and then hopefully it like mellows out and then I'll watch it again. But usually I watch it like week to week. But for animated shows, I don't do that. I'm gonna sneeze. 1 second. I did it. Whew! I was really worried that it was gonna not happen. Hold on. I'm gonna go blow my nose real quick. Y'all just look at Ash for a second.
used to run away through the night. There is a story about us two, and it's written about me and you.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. I thought I would try to make it so that my nose stopped running. But I'm back. Also, Daniel needed some ibuprofen, so we got that figured out. But hello, I see a lovely S. Anastasio. Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How's your Saturday going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry that I missed your message earlier. How are you doing? Bree and I are just a feedback loop of goblin energy. Truly, truly. That's what friendship is all about. The s'mores goldfish are fantastic. No cheese. There's graham cracker, chocolate, and marshmallow fish in the s'mores goldfish. So 3 different kinds. Oh, that's actually kind of clever. That's pretty cool, actually. Not disgusting like I thought. We're getting to the point of winter where I have to put lotion on. I hate lotion. Maybe I'll write some Eden Zero fanfic. Ooh, please do, JJ. I'd love to read it. And I put lotion on every day. I have such dry... It lasted for a while. What a lovely picture that is of me. There, we're back. But yeah, I have such dry skin that I need to put lotion on all the gosh dang time. I put it on in the morning. I put it on at night. I put it on when I get out of the shower. I had a great time. Good Italian food and hanging out with my friend's little baby. Aww. I even wore the perfect jumper. It has these big, almost dragon fang shaped toggles that close across the zipper, and she was playing with those toggles. It was great. I'm glad you had such a good time, Edgefit. That's amazing. Hanging out with a baby is the, honestly, one of the best ways to spend time. As long as you don't have to care for the baby, hell yeah. We try our best. Thank you, Orange. I've started to break out, which I know is a sign I need to moisturize in this instance. Yeah, I've been breaking out like nobody's business. Mainly that's because of, like, you can even see it under my makeup now, which is truthfully how bad I've been breaking out. But I've been breaking out, like, just so much recently. And it's a sign of, 1, dry skin, 2, increased stress, 3, hormones. Because, you know, that's a thing that I have to contend with. You hate the feeling of lotion. Interesting. Why do you hate the feeling of lotion? Elaborate. Oh, that's true. Getting a humidifier would be really good. I had a very, very small humidifier when I was sick, and it was, mwah, it was perfect. It smelled like lavender, and I felt so calm. Thank you for the blessings, guys. Shrumpin'. Absolutely shrumpin', Rainy. Your art is so awesome. Thank you. I will zoom out for you. I don't know if you've seen it zoom out yet, but thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Anastasio. Welcome on in. I love when clothing doesn't come in my size. Favorite thing ever, actually. Oh no. Like, did something, like, come and it didn't come in the right size, or you just can't order something in your size? Because both suck. Both avenues in that instance suck. In other news, I will be lurking as I finish my work. Have a good stream. Have a very good lurk, Koala. Thanks so much for stopping by, and get that homework done. I believe in you. Oh my gosh! Solon! I'm just gonna say Solon, because I know I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Hello! Welcome on in! It's super great to see you! Hello! How's your Saturday going? Have I missed anything? I don't think I missed anything. I think I'm almost caught up on chat. It's good. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you. You as well, Anastasio. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope you're having a very good Saturday. Or a Sunday, depending on where you are in the world. I dry out very easily. I have a jug of water next to my radiator. Sometimes when I wake up, I feel like a dissected mummy and my joints are all stiff. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds terrible. I dry out very easily too. I didn't realize how dry I was, and then I kept like using cleanser on my face to try to like fix my like acne and breakouts, and then I found out that the reason I'm doing it is because I was too dry, and then making my face drier only made it worse. So now I moisturize like nobody's business. Sorry for your high level of stress. Thanks, Matt. It's mostly just like getting towards the end of year stress and sort of just, I think it's a little bit of just burnout. To be honest, I've been trying to combat burnout all year, and I think with the Streamiversary it kind of caught up to me a little bit. So it's been a little difficult over here in Breeland, which is why I'm really excited to pretty much do no work at all for Thanksgiving week, and it will be really nice, and hopefully I'll be able to come back for December and end out the year recharged with you all. First Clone! Hey! Welcome on in! It's super good to see you. How's your Tuesday? Whew. Saturday going? I was thinking about the last Tuesday stream of the month, and nope, it's Saturday. Been lurking while I was troubleshooting stuff with a friend, but was super glad I got to catch you while you were live. I'm really glad you got to catch me as well, Solo. That's so awesome. I'm really glad to see you. It's been a while. Welcome on in. I'm just, you know, doing some line art, and then we'll do some line art of all of these vines and stuff, and then we'll get to coloring. Oh, can't order something in your size. Yeah, them's the breaks, Koala. That is absolutely atrocious. I'm very sorry. I also hate the feeling of lotion. It's all slimy and sticky at the same time. Just a bad touch feel for me. The touch feel is important. I won't buy certain clothes if the feel is bad, so making my skin like that on purpose is untenable unless I'm really desperate for skin moisture. Yeah, well, I mean, as someone who cares a lot about texture in their food, I completely understand. I like the feel of it when it is on my skin because it makes me feel like I am not a mummy, but I completely understand the slime aspect of it. I don't like it when it's still like on my hands afterwards. It feels like good on my face, but like my hands are still all slimy and I can't like touch things and I hate it. That's the worst part of lotion for me. Hey, congrats, Bria. It didn't take you 2 hours today. Yeah! Thank you, Edgefit. Solo is the typical. How you been? My day is good. Just hanging out and waiting for my group to get together for the night stream. Oh yeah, awesome. What you gonna do for this stream tonight? And I've been okay. It's been not necessarily a great place to be in the mind of Bree, but other than that, life's been pretty good. And I will make sure to call you Solo. Thank you for correcting me. Oh, it's Sunday. I'm Greek. Heck yeah. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's great to meet you. I'm worried about over-moisturizing because for my skin type, it also has that effect. Yeah, over-moisturizing would... I also was worried about over-moisturizing, but I don't think I moisturize enough for that to be the case. But maybe. Because I usually only moisturize, like when I brush my teeth. I try to do that. Or if sometimes when I am just going about my day and my skin feels like it's about to flake off. But I vibe with that too, Rainy. When we were both talking a couple weeks ago, we were kind of just describing the symptoms of burnout to each other. Yeah. Me and Jen were like, we've been so tired. And we're like, we're really burned out, aren't we? I'm like, yeah, probably, but we have until Thanksgiving. We just gotta get to Thanksgiving. Speaking of that, I will not be streaming next week. Just a casual reminder. I will not be streaming next week as it is Thanksgiving weekend. So this is gonna be the last stream for a week, and I'm excited just to hang out with y'all tonight. Oh, also, just about like stream programming and stuff. I will be turning off Quick Doodles in December. So there will only be one more. Stream in November. On November 30th, which will be the last day to get a Quick Doodle. So I think that means there is only one more Quick Doodle left to redeem before the end of the year. So if y'all want to, like, pool together or come up with a last Quick Doodle for the year, let me know, because only one more Quick Doodle redeem before December, I think. And also, I'll be turning off Quick Doodle redeems in December so that we can spend December getting through that redeem list. We've been mostly just doing Quick Doodles every stream to try to like make sure that we like get at least one done a stream, but we still have a really long Quick Doodle redeem list that I need to get through before the end of the year. So we'll be turning off Quick Doodles in December, and also any commissions that are redeemed through fairy dust points on the stream will be in the queue, but that means that I will not be getting to that part of the queue until I come back from break in 2022. So that is also a thing. So we're getting close to not having a lot of redeems and just finishing up 2021 art in December, and then we'll start in 2022. And if y'all with hopefully a fresh slate of Quick Doodles and a fresh slate of stream commissions. So, oh, but if you do want me to draw something for you for the holidays for commission purposes, my commissions are currently open. I opened them yesterday. I have a few slots open. I think 3 at this point. I have 3 commission slots open for the holidays. So if you would like me to draw either a pet portrait or a portrait of a loved one, or a cute little chibi, or a little sticker for somebody, or a large elaborate illustration for someone for the holidays, my commissions are open if you would like to check that out. They will be closing on November 29th though. So you've got literally next week to redeem that, because I need to have enough time to get them done before the holidays. So make sure to get that done if you want me to draw something for you before the end of the year. Give you a break. And yeah, man. Thank you, Rainy. And yeah, man, I have burnout bad. But I can't break yet, because a break for me will require just not working for a month or 2. So I'll save that for when I move home. Also, hi, Furco, because I missed y'all. Yeah, that's sort of where I've been at too, Rainy, where I was kind of like, I know that I need to take a break, but I have a break scheduled for Thanksgiving week, and I just need to get there, and then I can recuperate and end out the year on a bang. So yeah, need a little bit of a rest and relaxation break. And hopefully I will get that on my road trip. But this is also for any artist, content creator, or really any person out there. If you're starting to feel tired all of the time, and you have the time to, just stop what you're doing, do nothing, relax, recuperate, and then after you're done with doing nothing, you'll feel inspired to do things again. I promise. It's important to take breaks. Take it from someone that doesn't take a lot of breaks. It's important. Oh no, your internet is down? I'm so sorry, Matt. That sucks. Ooh, breakfast for dinner odds. Hell yeah. What'd you have? I'm just playing Animal Crossing. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Animal Crossing. I was playing that earlier. I finally got the cafe on the other island. And I've been designing that. They've got really cute, like, Moroccan-style furniture, and I was like, Moroccan cafe. That sounds very cool. It's not really a Moroccan cafe. I might do that later, but it was... They had some very cool designs. It was fun. Gosh, I love Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. It's been so nice to play. When I was younger, I never needed lotion, but as I've gotten older, I've needed it. Same! Same! I'm just so mad. As a teenager, I was told that I was gonna, like, have a whole bunch of acne and I was gonna break out and stuff. And as a teenager, that didn't happen. And then in college, I started breaking out the fuck, and I still break out all of the time. And I'm like, really? Really? Why now? Why as an adult is this the case? This was not supposed to happen. Absolutely rude. I hear you. It's that end of the year slump, I think. Thank you, Solo. I'm glad it's universal. I'm glad it's universal. It's also, like, you know, getting darker earlier, and so it's a little bit of that seasonal depression as well. I got windburn so bad as a kid during the winter. Oh, yeah, yeah. I would usually get windburn on my ears. I would get windburn, like, all of the time on my ears and on my nose, with, like, freaking like, 20-mile-an-hour winds in below 0-degree weather walking to school. Ugh. The downfalls of living in Minnesota. We're doing private PvP matches for the weekend stream. I usually co-stream with a friend of mine, and we all get players together and have a lot of fun for the night. That's awesome! I hope you have a very good time. Man, it's been a while since I've played any PvP, anything. It is not usually my vibe, but that does sound, sound like a lot of fun, Solo. I hope you have a great time. That's awesome. Yeah, John and I both almost fell asleep while hanging out last weekend. Uh-huh. I've been today, like, nodding in and out of consciousness. Like, right before stream started, I was like, oh my gosh, I do not know if I'm gonna be able to stream today. I am falling asleep. Ooh, what's for dinner? Rosemary/thyme pork chops, chicken tikka. Who was this poll for? I have a question because it's definitely not for me. Though I do have one of those options at my home. Who is this poll for? John? John, are you using my chat to see what you're eating for dinner? Because rude. Though, rosemary/thyme pork chops take a lot less prep time than chicken tikka, I will say. If you really want a good chicken tikka, it needs to marinate. Ours have been marinating for a week. Unintentionally. We put it in the freezer. It's okay. I've been meaning to do that quick doodle of the gobos as Sherlock and Watson. Someone always gets to it before me. Pog. Yes. Oh, the Gobos as Sherlock and Watson would be really, really cute. That would be really... Oh, that's a really good idea, Koala. I'm very sad that you've never been able to redeem that. That's an adorable idea. I love it. I love it. Alright, we just need one more of these little spiky boys, and then we can get to the foliage. Dun 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 dun! Spiky boys complete! It's foliage time, baby! Thanks on 2022. That's not a year. I know, right? Odds? That's not a year. That year doesn't exist. It's still 2019, right? 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 It's still March 2020, right? This last 2 years hasn't happened, right? Oh no! What are you saying? You're saying that it's been 2 years, there's been a major global pandemic, and lots of things have happened? Oops. I've been in a coma. Oh no! I've been awake the whole time, but also it does not feel real. All I could think of is Knife Cat Rainy. Knife Cat Rainy? Is that a thing? How have I never seen Knife Cat Rainy? Because unless that's, you're asking for a quick doodle, then also I would love to draw that for you, because yes, that's amazing. Unless, if you want that as an emote, like, fucking hit me up. That'd be amazing. It's almost 2022. I hate it. 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 See? Matt's with me. I'm still in March 2020. Matt's with me. Thank you. Thank you. Also, thank you very much for updating that commissions command, John. I appreciate you. Click that commissions link. Oh, I also updated Notbot to shout about them every half hour today. Thank you. You're so ahead of me. I appreciate it. I would not have remembered. I didn't even put my holiday commissions on my announcement list. Whoops. I just remembered it while talking, and I'll be like, oh right, that's a thing I'm doing, isn't it? The form doesn't work. I mean, what? I didn't click it at all. Pfft. Does the form not work? Is it a bad form link? It should work. Hold on. Cause someone has... Oh, John, that's the wrong form. You put the wrong form. You put the wrong form in the commissions link. I have a different holiday form link if you want me to send that to you in mod chat. I'll do that right now. Thank you for saying that, Koala, because someone has redeemed a response already, and I was like, it definitely works. So I'll put that in mod chat for you, John. 1 second. There you go. It's just wild that I'm not even a year freshly graduated from school, but I feel like it's been more than a year. Yeah, I understand that. It feels like I just graduated from college, and also I've been out of college for a very long time. There's no in between. For those of you curious, I graduated in 2019. Come on, computer, why do you do this to me? There we go. We're back. Every time I get a text, it seems like. Every time I get a text, my computer is like... You know what? We're gonna stop working. Especially as I struggle to find a job. All of the hugs for you, JJ. I'm so sorry you're struggling with that right now. That's terrible. Job hunting, as someone who decided to do freelance instead of job hunting, yeah, I vibe with that so hard. I'm so sorry. I need that sad lamp. You mean like the happy light? I actually, you know what? I actually have a happy light. I do have a happy light, Rainy. I should use that more often. It's technically Daniel's, but I can use it. Oh, hello there, you beautiful creature. I feel like an absolute bum not working, and I'm struggling with that, but I am also not as tired and burned out. Sometimes you're not a bum for not working. As Matt has said, people slow down in the wintertime, and you're not lazy. It's super hard for a lot of us, neurodivergent, or not neurodivergent, I don't remember. A lot of us that don't have a normal brain chemistry to remember that we don't have to blame ourselves for not doing things at 100% all of the time. It's so easy to blame yourself for everything, but sometimes it's just how biology works, and we forget that that's the case. Especially, like, it's easy sometimes when it's, like, body stuff, because you're like, well, it's my body, I don't have necessarily a lot of control over that. But when it's, like, mental stuff, it's really been like, well, it's like, I should have control over my mental state. And, you know, no, because it's still biology. Your brain is still a part of your body. And it sucks. Being sentient sucks. But it's okay to slow down. Bears hibernate, and so do humans. We just are in a capitalist society that doesn't let us. But I'm glad that you're not feeling as tired and burnt out, Rainy. Not Rainy. JJ. The pink purple dichotomy with your names. But yeah, it's been a huge struggle this week especially, but recently I've been having just so much executive dysfunction and just not being able to do work, and even that has been absolutely atrocious, and I feel like a bum, and it's but I assure you, even if I understand that mental state, you are not a bum, and you deserve a break, Rainy, and a job will come very soon. I know it will. One that you like. I believe in it. Pork tikka, it is. I mean, if you want to come over after stream, it can be for you. I appreciate that, John, but I think after stream, I'm probably going to keep working, because today was slow, and I have some more comic work to do that needs to get done before tomorrow. But I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless. Raisin Cane's is very good. It's very, very good. I had some Raisin Cane's for lunch today and yesterday because I had leftovers for today, and I was like, mwah, Raisin Cane's. Because I went to go get steaks yesterday before Community Day, and I was like, you know what? I need meat right now. And I got Cane's on the way home. Raw chicken in the fridge. Yeah, I got 3 to 4 days stuff. No, we put it in the freezer, like, on day 2 when we realized that we were booked up for the week in Italian food. Don't worry, we got it. Rogan has raided me. Hello, raiders. Welcome on in. It's super great to see you, Rogan. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Oh my gosh, I am actually extremely behind on chat. I did not think I was this behind. Whoops. Hello, raiders. Welcome on in. How is your stream, Rogan? How is Ultima? I assume you're playing Ultima today. I'm not entirely sure. I was lurking, but it's been sort of an interesting day for me. Hi, Rogan. Welcome on in. How was your stream? Hello, hello. Ultima was fine. Did you get to do any dungeons and stuff today, or was it difficult preparing for the end of the game? And also, everyone that came in with the raid, welcome on in. It's really great to see you all. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Bree. I am a digital artist here on Twitch. Today we are working on this lovely pastel devil. We've been working on this for a few months at this point, and we're getting so close to finishing. So close to finishing, but not quite there yet. We're doing the background today, but stream had some glitches. I moved from Streamlabs to Stream Elements and had to remake everything. Oh no. Oh, that sounds terrible. In Ultima, I went to the dungeon deceit and recovered the bluestone, so one step closer. Heck yeah, I'm glad that you are one step closer, but I'm very sorry about the Stream Elements thing. My camera keeps turning on and off. Not as bad as that, technical difficulties, but yeah, it's been technical difficulty city recently, and Twitch has been really fucky recently with like Nightbot not working and raids not working sometimes, so I'm very sorry you had to deal with that, Rogan. That's terrible, but I'm very glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you so much for the raid and trusting me with your community. But welcome on in, everyone. My name is Bree. I'm a digital artist here on Twitch. We're drawing the Squid Devil today and chilling and chatting. I'm not caught up on chat, so I will be probably going back up towards the top of chat to read everyone's messages and keep the conversation going. But also, if you like my art, please consider following. I would absolutely love to have you as part of the brigade. And if you plan on sticking around, please hit that live button so that Twitch knows that you are watching. Thanks so much for coming in. If you want to learn anything about me and what I do, you can check out all my links down below. I also have a donation goal happening right now. I don't know if we're gonna get it because we still have 9 days to go, and I am not streaming next week. But that's fine. I don't mind. Every little bit counts, and it's donating to me via Streamlabs, and the tip jar link down below is the best way to support me. And I get 100% of the proceeds from tip jar donations rather than subs. So if you'd like to support me because you like my work, that would be the best way to do it. And or if you just want to watch, that's also great. I would love to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good rest of your stream other than the glitches, Rogan. But if you just want to, like, vibe and go get some dinner, thank you so much for the raid. I really, really mean it. It was lovely to see you. You deserve to go relax after a stressful technical difficulties like that. I'm gonna lurk a bit while I work on my glitches. Understandable. Have a very good lurk. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me. Y'all, you are the best. And everyone, please, 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 if we haven't already, please get a shout out in chat for Rogan. Rogan is an absolutely amazing person and an absolutely amazing streamer. Please go give him a follow if you aren't already. He does really cool stuff. He has like archival streams on Mondays? Thursdays? I don't remember Wednesdays. It was Wednesday that I came in with Eric's Brain. It was archival streams on Wednesdays, which is super cool. As someone that used to work in an archive library, that was like the coolest thing ever. So definitely go give him a follow for that. He also plays Ultima and some really cool retro games and is just an all-around amazing person. Definitely go give him a follow and support an awesome person. That is a great member of the Stream Punks community and the brigade. Wednesdays, yes. Games on Sat/Sunday/Monday. Well, there we go. Archival streams on Wednesdays, games on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. An amazing lineup, if you ask me. Minneapolis is like kind of on my list of cities. Really? Of places to move to? Because Rainy, that's amazing. The Twin Cities is the best. The Twin Cities is the best metro area around. I'm not biased because I live there, and your presence would only make the Twin Cities even cooler. I understand, Rainy, but it's a great place to live. It's super cool. It would be amazing to have you. Still lurking, but I miss living in Minneapolis. Rogan, you used to live in Minneapolis. When did you used to live in Minneapolis? That's super cool. Not that I think that I would ever like have met you, but that's cool that that happened. And if it was in my lifetime, that's really fun. That's super cool. I love Minneapolis. Ugh, I don't technically live in Minneapolis now. I technically live in St. Paul, but Minneapolis is still cooler than St. Paul, let's be honest. I lived in Minneapolis from 2006 to 2009 and St. Cloud from 2009 to 2015. I didn't know you were in Minnesota then. That's super cool. Plus, you're only 8 hours from Winnipeg. True. Also, Oregon Mike, welcome on in. Hello. Thank you so much for popping in. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's your Saturday going? I haven't been to Winnipeg. I do want to. I live so close to Canada and I've never been. I've never been to Canada. I want to, and I've never been. Haven't we done the Lover's Tarot? This is for, I think, Rainy's personal cards, JJ. Just like the Chariot was for Chris of Eldritch Crow's character. I think that's what Rainy's talking about in terms of tarot cards saving up. I'd love to go to Winnipeg. That'd be cool. Don't let the St. Paulites hear you say that, Brie. It's fine. Everybody knows it. I know St. Paul's got, like, the old buildings and the rail history, but, like, Minneapolis has got cool sculpture gardens and shit. And has Pride. Hosts Pride for the Twin Cities area. Okay, have a very good lurk, Rogan. Have a very good lurk. The Guthrie would be amazing to have on your theater resume. The Guthrie is awesome. They put on some really cool stuff. I've only been there a few times, to be honest. But, fun fact about the Guthrie, you can, like, not for, like, shows and stuff, but you can just kind of, like, walk in the Guthrie and go up to the, like, the viewing deck of the Mississippi River for free. Just whenever you want to, if the Guthrie's open. I learned that as a teenager, and it's the coolest shit ever. It's so awesome to just, like, sit up there for a date and stuff. It's a great free date. There's so many cool free places in Minneapolis. Guys, there's so many cool free... Like, our art museums, the MIA is fucking free. You can just go to the MIA for free. It's awesome. There is also, like, free first Saturdays at the Walker Museum as well. I don't necessarily know how often they are free other than that, but the Walker Art Center is also free for Saturdays. And then there's the Sculpture Garden, which is right outside the Walker Art Center, which is also free. It's fully free. And then the Como Zoo, also free. It's amazing. There's so many great places in the Twin Cities that is free for you to just go and do. It is the best. Anyways, it's great. I love my city. I have a small child sleeping on my arm presently, but the Saturday's going alright. Well, I mean, I hope your arm doesn't fall asleep, but that also sounds adorable. Free things sound wonderful. I'm so jealous. It's so good. It's so good. There's a lot of really cool free stuff. Also, I don't necessarily know if this is good for people, but there's also no tax on clothes and food here in Minnesota. I don't know if that's common other places, but there is no tax on food and clothes here. Free in this economy? Yes. I will say, if you go to the Como Zoo, you should probably donate, because it is a zoo, but it is technically free. You can go to, like, an amazing botanical garden for free, and also go to, like, the zoo for free. It's fucking great. It's so good. And there's, like, there's thousands of parks here, because there's, like, a specific mandate in the Twin Cities that, like, you have to have, like, a certain number of blocks. There has to be a park. So, like, they've got such beautiful parks, and you can go on walks, and it's so nice. And there's art fairs all the time. It's such a good city. But as I said, I'm gonna maybe move a little closer to home when I leave it, just because I just miss being close to my family. Anything over 6 hours, I don't think I could do for a move. I feel that, Rainy. That's valid. Maybe one day, but being close to your family is definitely worthwhile and worth it, so. That's so much more important than coming to Minneapolis, but you should definitely come and visit someday. I mean, I think that makes sense, JJ. You used to work at a daycare. You're used to being surrounded by children, so I understand that you have baby fever. That makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna go back up and get caught up on chat, guys. I've just read Koala's folks form accomplished, and that is where we'll come back to after I get caught up on chat. But yay! Congratulations, Koala! Form accomplished! And anyone that's still here from the raid, thank you so much. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Sure, Gob and Gobson. Gobry is Sherlock. I better be. Gobry better be Sherlock. Gobry better be Sherlock. I would be very offended if I wasn't. We've all already established that Gobry is the smart one, and if I'm not Sherlock, that would be absolutely rude. I'm taller and smarter. Come on. On John's channel, John can be taller and smarter. On my channel, I gotta be taller and smarter. It's only fair. Ooh, please post some process pics of your dinner tonight, John. That sounds delish. I hope you have a very good time making those pork chops. I don't know what I'm having for dinner, honestly. We had steaks and stuff last night, and I might have some soup, because that's what I have for leftovers. And Daniel went to a Timberwolves game, so I don't have anyone to cook me dinner right now. Yeah, Brie, that game of D&D at Gen Con last weekend was really fun. It was so fun, right? John, you crack me up. Specifically, Shergobry and Johnson. Thank you, First Clone. That is correct. That is the correct way to say our names, and also Sherlock, and also Gob. You got it right. I mean, I just want a custom Discord emoji. Really? I mean, I just want a custom Discord emoji from Little Nerd up for her Discord giveaway. That's awesome. That's super awesome, Rainy. I hope you are able to do that. That's so cool. can't wait to see the little knife cat Rainy emote that you get from Little Nerd. That'll be amazing. I'm good at need PayPal. How does one PayPal? How does one PayPal? I think you set up an account, and you have to have an email. But unless you your email is set up with a different PayPal account that you can't access anymore, you need to set it up with a different email. I think. Okay, that's just us figuring out my commission sheet. That's already happened. Heck yeah. I'm glad that it works on my Twitter. Thank you for letting me know, Koala. I'm glad you fixed it, John. Thank you very much. You're the best. Heck yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, if you... Yeah, Koala, if you are trying to buy this sweatshirt or Streamlabs merch and through PayPal, if you want to talk to me about it and you can't figure it out because of being a teen and also PayPal shenanigans, I will definitely help you out with that. I know this has been like probably 30 minutes ago at this point and you might have already figured it out, but if you haven't, let me know. We can figure something out. Correct link learned. Thank you for the correct commission link now. John, I appreciate you. I have holiday commissions open. Click that link if you'd like some. They will only be open until November 29th, so get them before they're gone. Wink wonk. I was only transported to 5 years ago. Our internet might be out for the next 4 hours. Oh no, Matt! I've already given up trying to find a job. Yeah, well, sometimes it's just not in the cards. And then sometimes it is, and it really depends. It really depends on what you want. Jobs are annoying. Capitalism sucks. Blaming yourself for not being productive is capitalism propaganda. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Say it louder for the people in the back. Anyway, eat the rich. Exactly. Don't think I've done anything at 100% since it got to my mid-20s and I've turned out alright. If anything, I'm happier without all the pressure. Yes. As someone who's been going more than 100% for like 2 years, Chesic, yeah. If you don't have to work hard, don't. Just like, sometimes coasting through life or not giving your all is better. Just in general. Hey, I know. Look, I know. I'm aware. Coming up on 2 hours, probs like break time, self-care is important, take a break, love your bots. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. I at least want to get some more vines done before I take a break. I will break at 2 hours. I will hard break at 2 hours, I promise. I'll say this, I've decided to get back into Cat's Cradle, so, like, I'm doing something with my hands now. Cat's Cradle as in the game? Or is that, like, a knitting technique, too? I know nothing about that, to be honest. Please explain what Cat's Cradle is, JJ. I'm very interested. Mental burnout, probably one of the most common things I deal with working in mental health recovery. You work in mental health recovery, Cheswick? I did not know that. That's very cool. And yeah, especially with this year, or this 2 years, mental burnout is real and sucks and is rampant. We work ourselves way too hard in this economy. I mean, don't get me wrong, the casino job lets me do different things all the time, but it's so fast-paced. My poor brain did not know, do not do good now. I am mush. Fast-paced, it really depends on the kind of person you are. Sometimes fast-paced is very good for people. Sometimes leisurely is better. And I guess sometimes you don't necessarily know which one you are until you do it. And then you find out if you like it or not. Alright, I think I'm caught up. I think I am caught up. I just hit Rogan's raid. Yes! Now I gotta get caught up after everything you said after I've been getting catch up. I just want to live at home in my prairie for a year and cry into fluffy puppies. That honestly kind of sounds like bliss, Rainy. I hope you can do that for you. And please, if you are gonna do that, please send us as many adorable puppy pictures as possible, because I need that to survive. Working at the childcare was definitely fast-paced. It did not mess around, and now I feel like I've hit a wall going 90 miles an hour. Yeah. Especially, yeah, if you've been, like, going and going and going and going with, like, no breaks and just, like, continually going, and then you just one day stop, that's also a very different form of burnout, and also is terrible. Because you're just kind of like, well, I used to be busy all the time, and now I have nothing, and now I don't know what to do with myself. Yay! Form accomplished! Alright, let's keep going. Oh hey! Not many, you guys didn't chat a whole bunch. But a whole bunch of people came in. Ellie and Ursula, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How's your Saturday going, guys? It's great to see you. Love your mods. Aww. I love you too, guys. Thank you very much, mods. All of the love to the lovely mod rangers in chat. I fully support Gabri being the tall, smart one. Thank you, John. That's what I needed to hear. Yeah, for sure, Gabri is a smart one. I love when Bree is catching up on chat. Sweet summer child. Look, sometimes I'm behind on chat. You're just gonna have to live with it. Yeah, we're getting into the... We've done the fluffies, and now we're getting into the I don't know. The drapies. The drapey foliage. Yes, I figured out everything I need to. I'm glad. Good job, Koala. I assumed you had since it was a long time ago. But you know, I wanted to just put that out there, just in case. Just in case you needed any help still. Cat's Cradle, the little game with string where you make shapes and stuff. Oh, awesome. Sweet. I'm glad you're having fun with that. I was never very good at Cat's Cradle, the game. I didn't really understand how you made shapes out of things. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. I finished my psychology degree back in 2017, then started working in healthcare, working towards a clinical psychologist position. That's super cool, Chesick. I did not know that about you, and I think it's amazing. I hope that that's a very good and fulfilling job for you. That's super cool. Just wrapped up my first D&D game for the day, and now taking a short break before making dinner. Heck yeah, Ursula! How was the game? I'm really glad that you're here. Thanks so much for stopping by during your break. Non sequitur live action Cowboy Bebop is great. It looked really good from the trailer. It looked really, really good from the trailer. I'm excited to watch it. I have not watched any yet, for much the same reasons why I have not watched any, I am behind on both Critical Role and Dimension 20 this week, is I haven't had time to watch anything. Really all I've been watching is YouTube videos. But it is on my list of things to watch, possibly over Thanksgiving. That might be something that I get Daniel and his brother to watch with me while we're on Thanksgiving break. I'm up doing my French poster in PED and just realized I used the wrong word and there's no way to fix it, because if I fixed it I would have to contract it too, but the words are on different lines and I'm basically fucked. You could just like scratch it out, maybe? White out? That sucks. Why are you doing a poster in pen? You never do a poster in pen first. Your hubris is getting to you. It does not escape my notice that Gabri gets slightly taller every time, and it slays me. I mean, that's that is unintentional, but I do like it as well. Every time I notice it, because I always draw Gabri first, and then I draw John Blinn next, and I'm like, oops, I made John Blinn a little too small, and then I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna keep it. Nope, I'm just gonna keep it. Question, could you define/demonstrate the difference between drapey foliage and fluffy foliage? For science, of course. I don't know, I think I have, but drapey foliage is like vines and like long leaves, and fluffy foliage is like little grasses. So this is fluffy foliage, and this is drapey foliage. Fluffy foliage takes a little bit more time, but you can kind of not care about how it all fits together. Long, drapey foliage, you kind of have to make it all connect and make it look like one solid piece, rather than fluffy foliage, you can kind of just, like, hope for the best. Helpful? Day has been good, pancakes were good, and the first group just encountered a random island that is inhabited by vampiric lizard folk. Terrible. That worship a lamprey being. Even worse. Ugh. Who could ever? Who could ever? Lampreys are disgusting. Terrible. Absolutely atrocious. When goblins do something responsible, they grow just a tiny bit taller. I love that. Yes. Yes, that's canon now. That is canon goblin lore first clone. Yes. Jonathan has been the same height his whole life. He's never done anything responsible in his whole life. I love that so much. Very, very good. He is the fuck around and Gabri is the find out. I think that's honestly pretty accurate to our relationship, John, so I feel that that is true. I need a video game to play, but none of the ones I have are what I want. What do you want? What are you looking for, JJ? Let's see if I can help. I used to be really good at Cat's Cradle, and I've forgotten most of the shapes, so I'm relearning the steps. That sounds awesome. That's a really cool thing to devote time to.
And we've given up on you, you and I. But you got this new guy, and when he's around you, it's got me thinking about you, you and I don't want you to be fine, and I still lie awake at night. I don't want it to go right. Save your face when you come by. Like I used to.
Not bad. Today was a little bittersweet. I was saying goodbye to the residents today. It was my last day today after working there almost 4 years. I was told that I'm not allowed to leave. I'm glad that you are moving on, Ellie, but it is always hard to leave a position that you are loved in. I hope you have a very good job in the future, but that does sound very, very bittersweet. I'm glad that they liked you so much. I've been living on pop punk concert covers. Alex Melton has this fun celebration videos where he records like 5 tracks of himself and does a cover band concert, which is fun because I love that vibe, but I hate going on to bars to get it. Yeah, that's vibes, John. I've been doing that with K-pop. I've gotten really into Twice. I've even been sort of in my just unintentionally learning the dance moves. It makes me happy when I get it right, and I'm like, yes, yes. Sometimes you just need a little something. Just need a little something to put a pep in your step. You did it in pencil first, and you didn't double check your work? Cool! don't know. I used key instead of K. I just misread it. No, koala. That is a very easy mistake to make in French. That is a very easy mistake to make. So I understand. I'm so sorry. Alright, we're almost done with the foliage, and then I promise I will take a break. After I'm done inking the foliage, I promise I will take a break. It's okay, Canadian French is made up anyways. Dude, Quebec doesn't even want to be a part of Canada. Why do I have to learn their stupid language? Really? I didn't know Quebec didn't want to be a part of Canada. I mean, it makes sense, but I did not know that. I just really want to get this, I really just want to get this freaking guy completed, okay? I want to get at least, again, just like on Thursday, a good stopping point where I can then finish her up off screen, so that we don't have to watch me clean her up. That's basically where I want to get to. That's where I want to get to, for this stream. It's just like, you can kind of see how it's all gonna be complete, and then that is what we will do. That is where we will end the stream. Okay, let's get caught up in chat real quick, and then we'll take a quick break. Foliage, line art, complete! Heck yeah. We've made it more swamp-like. That's all I wanted. Hey, yeah. Yeah. And then we will do probably a little bit of cleaning up so you can kind of see it a little bit better. And then lighting. And then adding this little cauldron over here. Yeah! Fluffy goes up and Drapey goes down. Yeah, that's pretty much the vibes. That's pretty much the vibes for his clone. Look, it was either a lamprey or a bobbit worm. I went lamprey because they just had a bug run in and I wanted to give them a mandible break. Understandable. I mean, completely understandable, but lampreys still are absolutely atrocious. I respect you as a DM, but as a player, if I ran across that, that would be so gross. Wait, did you just, that's our IRL relation because first of all, rude, second of all, absolutely true. I don't know, I mean, it might not be our IRL. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, our, like, in-person relationship, possibly not, but our very real friendship that we have in terms of chat, mod and streamer, definitely very true. And that, I will also say, carries over probably into our IRL relationship as well, John. A little less intense. Oh, Edgefit, thank you so much for resubscribing for 2 months. Welcome back to Having Wings, my friend. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate that. Hey, the Black Inker, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's super great to see you. Gonna be heading off for today. Thanks for stream and have a great rest of the day, everyone. Bye, Steady Prism. Thank you so, so much for the, for talking about commissions and hanging out today. It was absolutely wonderful to see you. I hope you have a great night. Bye, Steady Prism. Hello, the Black Inker. Welcome on in. How's your Saturday going? It's great to see you. Thank you very much for the clip, John. Bree getting into K-pop and learning the dance routines? I'm shocked! Look, since high school I knew I would love it, and I have resisted for many, many years. And now is just that I've watched so many K-dramas, I know a lot about all of that now. It's inevitable at this point. I held on as long as I could. Oh shit, I know 2 K-pop songs from TikTok. Which ones? Are they from Twice? Because then I would also know them. If they're not from Twice, then I probably don't know them. Unless they're from Blackpink, in which I have heard maybe a few. Because I listen to like KDA on my Spotify a lot, because it makes me very happy. And I really liked all of KDA's stuff. That's the only League thing that I know anything about. And I started Twice, and Blackpink came up a lot on that radio. And so I started listening to it in my free time. And now I'm here. Now I'm here. Dude, they have been a whole political party about it. We've been ever off without them. Interesting. Is Quebec, like, in the middle of Canada, too? That'd be kind of an interesting, like, territory, like, divide. They've wanted to separate for what seems like forever. Yeah, rip to Ontario and the rest of the country if Quebec does leave, because, ain't Ottawa y'all's country's capital. You know what? Valid. That is very true, Rainey. That is very true. I know nothing about Canadian politics. Obviously, there's some slight logistical issues with it being in the middle. See, that's what I was thinking, Justy. Isn't it, like, in the middle of Canada? Quebec's not going anywhere. I mean, probably not, Oregon Mike. Probably not. Though, I mean, things happen. I don't know anything about it. I'm just here to absorb your guys' opinions. I know nothing about Canada. Even though I live very close. I could drive there. I was also inspired by the Shai Hulud sandworms of Dune. Oh, yeah, the sandworms of Dune look exactly like lampreys. Terrifying, but also a very cool design. Terrifying, though. Huge lampreys in the sand? Worst. Worst thing I could have ever thought of. Absolutely atrocious. Don't like. Dislike. So just base the lizard folk tribe around this concept of constantly hungry. Ugh. Hunger. Oh no. You're such a good DM and it's so scary. I've got family in BC, okay? I know way too much. I also have a lot of friends in Ontario. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. My internet is back for now. Yay, Matt! Congrats! I'm glad you got it back. I've officially relearned Teacup, Eiffel Tower, Cat Whiskers, and Jacob's Ladder. Though I do actually think I know what those look like. So awesome! Congrats, JJ, that's really cool. Also, you're right, it's definitely the mod says stream dynamic lol. Yeah, it really is. The feels and how you like that. Yes, how you like that I think is Blackpink and Twice, and the feels is Twice. The feels I have been listening to a whole shit ton because it is in English and it's been stuck in my brain for days. And I don't know the dance for that one yet, but I'm getting there. I learned the cute little, like, this thing from Me Likey Likey because, it's really simple and adorable. I was practicing that in my spare time yesterday. Well, I am from the future, so my Sunday is cool so far. Haha, how's yours days going? Oh, hey, another future person. Welcome on in. I'm glad you're having a very good Sunday. Thank you so much for coming back to the past to hang out. My day's going great so far, the Black Inker. It's wonderful to meet you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just kind of hanging out and having a good time. I have to take a break soon because I need more water. I know those references. They'd cut us off, fuck up our trade and ferry systems. Yeah. Yeah. Never underestimate the French-Canadians' desire to get away from Canada. They might pick up Quebec and relocate to the Pacific. Is that a Louisiana joke? Is that a Louisiana joke? Blackpink in your area? It's more likely than you think. I don't know anything about Blackpink. I know a little bit more about Twice because I've been listening to Twice a lot. And Twice is mentioned a lot in a webtoon that I read, so I looked into Twice before I looked into Blackpink. Blackpink is probably next. I'll have to pick up my roommate and listen to Christmas music. Ooh, have a very good time, JJ. Have a very, very good time with your roommate and Christmas music. See you later. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye. All right. I'm officially caught up on chat. The foliage is complete. So I think that means that we're going to go take a quick self-care break. So, everyone, go de-water, re-water, get a snack, take your meds, stretch, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself and your corporeal form. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Hello, everybody. I am back. Oh, dang it. My camera turned off. But I will fix that, and then I will welcome in the lovely raiders from Ivory Ocean's raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Ivory Ocean. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Your adorable little astronaut emotes always get me. Hi, Ivory Ocean and raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid, Ivory. I really appreciate it. Thank you for trusting me with your community. And I am back, everybody. Welcome back from break. I had another bite of cake. I got some more water, and I am ready to keep working on the background. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome back. It was good. Thank you for the shout out. Of course, everyone. Yes, huge shout out to Ivory Ocean. Joey M81, welcome on in. How is your Saturday going, Ivory? What were you working on? Tell me all about it. How was your stream? If you were working on anything, please put it in the, please put a link in the chat so I can showcase your amazing art to everybody, because you definitely deserve it, and also everyone should see how amazing you are, because you deserve it. But hi everyone, welcome on in. If you are coming with the raid, make sure you hit that live button, so Twitch knows that you are here and watching, and if you're either going to be active in chat or lurk, whatever works for you. I don't mind either way. You just being here and supporting me means the world to me. So thank you very much. Also, if you want to check out any of the things that I do and have no idea who I am, all of my links are down below. You can also follow me at BrieDonnan for all of my art-related stuff. And today we are working on this lovely pastel squid devil that a few months ago chat created, and I'm still working on it. And I'm hoping to get it to a good place to, like, finish it today. By finish, I mean get it mostly done and then finish it up off stream. So, you know, get it to a place where it's gonna basically look like the way I finished it at the stream. I'm just gonna clean it up and make it look pretty. Gotta head off. Bye, everyone. Bye, Chesic. Thank you so much for hanging out today. It was super great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. I'm working on a vector piece based on a state park I went to on vacation. Will post soon. Yes, feel free. Post it whenever you're able. I know that saving and posting it places and stuff takes a while, so no pressure. Whenever you're ready, throw a link in chat. But that sounds awesome. I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. Hey, Magnus, welcome on in. How's your Saturday going? And also all of the raiders from Ivory Ocean, how was your Saturday? Thank you so much for being here. I don't have anything else to say because I just got back from break, but thank you so much. I appreciate you. Whew. I'm very sorry I missed your raid. I was in the middle of I was taking a quick break, but thanks for being here. Thanks for raiding in during the break. I really appreciate it. Dun 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 dun. Getting caught up in chat real quick. The black inker. Why am I feeling ticklish looking at the cat? Weird. And I agree with Matt. I agree with Resident Bard. Ash's cuteness is infectious. She is adorable. She's an adorable little shrimp. Also, yes, if anyone doesn't know, there's a lot of new people here in chat. For those of you that don't know, this is Ash. This is our lovely stream mascot, Ash. She is the queen. She is the perfect person. The best cat ever, and my lovely companion and familiar, Ash. She is so cute. She's been sleeping here the whole time and is the cutest fucking thing ever. This is Ash. Here's introductions are important. Cats are literal liquids or able to separate their bones at whim. Yeah, the fact that cats can squeeze through anything as long as their head can squeeze through it is, like, scary and also the coolest thing I've ever seen. Cats are the best. I love cats. Favorite animal by far. You're very welcome for the shout out, Ivory Ocean, of course. Ah, yes, the kitty scritches. The perfect person? She is a person. She may be a cat, but she is also a person. She has a very large personality. Oh, thank you, Orange. I'm glad that you're liking the piece. I'm liking it a lot too. We have to like fix up some of this like foliage and things and like get a little bit of coloring and stuff done with that, and then some lighting and stuff. But then we're pretty close to being done. The background just needs to be cleaned up a whole bunch. But hi, Magnus, how are you doing? Well, I was tired, took a nap, had a nightmare, and now I'm more tired. Unfortunate. I'm very sorry that you had a nightmare during that nap. I had a very not great sleep last night because of dreams as well, so I'm sorry you're dealing with that. That sucks. Hopefully this is a soft place to recuperate for you. Alright, sorry for the Discord progression. Alright, Ivory Ocean, let's see how awesome this art looks, because I bet it will. Ooh! Graphic design, and I love the way you're doing the gradients for the light. Ooh! Guys, check this out! Look at what Ivory Ocean was working on today! I really love, like, how, like, simple it looks, but also with all of, like, the complexity and the depth that you're able to create with this. And, like, the blue on the sides, and then the white-blue pillar here, and this figure, the figure which is surrounded by this, like, this red glow. Mwah! Very, very good. I love this, Ivory Ocean. So good! I'm so bad at, like, vector work. I'm very impressed with this. This is very cool. I'm very impressed with this. Thank you so much for sharing. Ah! Everyone, please, 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 please. If you're not already, go follow Ivory Ocean. An amazing artist, a very cool person, and just all around the best vibes. City of Rocks is in New Mexico and beautiful. Right, this was a vacation thing. Ooh, this is this is like a place in New Mexico? That's honestly super cool. I have never been to New Mexico, so. Is it this red, or is this like more of like an artistic interpretation? If the rocks are this red, that's super dope. I note those dreams in my journal for ideas later. Honestly, not a bad way to handle nightmares, Black Inker. Not a bad way. New Mexico is groovy. I've never been. I've never been to New Mexico. Yes, so cool. Artistic interpretation, lol. But it was made from lava millions of years ago. That's super cool. I love that interpretation. Oh, yes. Very good. That's very, very good. Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. Everyone definitely go give Ivory Ocean a follow. And also follow their Twitter. They're super sweet. They're super awesome. All the love. Alright, let's... Whoop. 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 There we go. Let's do some kitty scratches and then we'll get back to doing some drawing. You're very welcome. You're so, so welcome, Ivory Ocean. Hello, Ash. Hi, baby. Oh, she just opened her eye and was like, okay, Mama, I accept scratches now. Best girl. Best girl. Oh, thank you, Ivory Ocean. I'm very happy with this color, the color palette that we chose for this. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out with this color palette, but I'm really, really liking it so far. Gotta take the pupper out and grab a quick bite. Well, BRB, no worries. Have a very good lurk, Ivory. Thanks you so much for the raid. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. Yeah, every time you're uncomfortable, you should definitely be able to get something out of it. And so the fact that you can use it for like creative ideas later is amazing. That's really awesome. City of Rock State Parks is a state park in New Mexico consisting of large sculptured rock formations in the shapes of pinnacles or boulders rising as high as 40 feet. Oh, dang. That's impressive. All right, I'll let you go back to sleep, Ash. I love you very much. You're amazing. Aww. What a sweet baby. What a little bab. Decided on what my Thanksgiving one-shot character will be. Harengan Barbarian with a 4 intelligence in the style of Peter Rabbit. Very cool. Haphazard patchwork, blue flannel and overalls. Shovel, great axe. Gonna be great. That sounds amazing. I hope you have a very good time. That's gonna be really, really fun to play. I wish I could just order pizza, but money is tight. If you're able to, like, order pizza and then, like, walk to pick it up, that might be, like, good for money, because that's what I usually do, but I also completely understand if you do not really want to leave your house after a nightmare. Totally valid. Also, how was everyone's break? Did everyone, rest and relax for a little bit while, and or get some hot chocolate or a snack or whatever you needed? Because if you haven't, you should do so now. This is your second reminder to go take care of yourself. Especially to go take your meds. It's okay, Orange. You don't have to relax. If you're in the middle of working, also keep doing that. But don't forget to stretch. I reloaded my bowl. Heck yeah. Forgetting to relax is often. Happens often. Especially to me. We've been over this earlier this stream. We've been over this. I forgot if you said it. Are you taking all of next week off or just Thursday? I am taking all of next week off, Danny. There will be no streams at all next week. Because I will be going on a road trip starting on Tuesday. So, and I will not be getting home until Sunday. So I will be not streaming at all next week. So yeah, no streams at all next week, and then there's one more stream, November 30th, and then we will the next stream that I will be on on Resident Bard's channel, playing some Stardew Valley Gabos. That will be the next stream you will see me on after this one, on November 29th. And then I'll be back on this channel on November 30th, and to continue streaming through December until, I think, December 18th. And then I'll be taking a month break for recuperation and getting ready for the new year. So, not many streams left, but we will end out 2021 with a bang, I promise. And the next year will be full of brigade rewards and wild content. Trust you me. I've been stretching a lot to avoid gamer elbow today. The hidden price of speedrunning. Yeah. I mean, I would believe that. That's a lot of stress on your arms to do. Just all of the button mashing. The beginning of the year, y'all are not ready. Yeah, we, if you, were around for the Streamiversary last month and all of the crazy, rewards you guys unlocked, stay tuned for the beginning of 2022, because, me and the mods are hard at work to bring you those rewards very soon. I will not say when, but, you know, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Also next week, there will still be a page of the Phoenix. The page of the Phoenix will still be coming out that Friday, as per usual, and as well as over on my Patreon. And also, I will be debuting while I am gone over the Thanksgiving break. I will also be debuting a sale on my Etsy store for Cyber Monday and Black Friday for holiday shopping. So, if you have been waiting for a sale to pick up anything from my Etsy, next week is a great time to do so. Or, if you have been waiting to pick up anything from my Etsy and you're also a patron, you have a discount code available to you right now. And if you want to go over to my Patreon and check that out, there is a discount code available to you right now. You can go and purchase any prints or comics or anything that you would want for the holiday season. Yeah, I want to get to a certain point on this, so I might be streaming a little bit longer than usual today. I might be streaming just a little bit longer than usual today. I'm gonna want to get to a good start point, or a good end point, just because I want you guys to see what this is gonna look like when I'm done. We've got this foliage to clean up. That's what I'm doing right now, and then I'm gonna do some lighting, finish this cauldron, and then I'm gonna call it. And then we're gonna do a quick doodle. Unless you guys really don't want me to, and then I will end the stream. It was, yeah, I had a very late start time today, so. Usually I end at 6:30. Today we're ending a little later. Because technical difficulties kicked my ass. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Camera is cursed. Probably realistically another 30-ish. Yeah. Probably another 30-ish minutes. We'll probably go until 7:30 today. What's the time now? It is 6:54 where I am. PM. I am in CDT. This is kind of looking a little bit Dr. Seussy. Are you guys getting those vibes? Because I'm getting a lot of Dr. Seuss vibes. Yeah, it's pitch black. It is pitch black outside. You are right. It is so dark and I do not like it. Daylight savings times, you bitch. If we don't doodle, we don't doodle. I know. We might not get to doodle today. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. And then we will just keep Lemon's doodle for when we come back. When we come back from Thanksgiving. And start going absolutely hog wild on doodles and finishing art for the end of the year. Yeah, and when we come back on Tuesday, I think we're going to be finishing up the High Priestess. If we don't hit this goal today, doesn't look like it, because we're not very far in this goal. But hey, we could get, in the next 30 minutes, we could get 75% of the way there. Probably not. But if we do hit this goal, we'll be on Tuesday, we'll be expanding the Brigade Bestiary, i.e. making beasts in 20 minutes and seeing how far I can get on them. And just mashing animals together. But if we don't, we'll be finishing up the High Priestess on Tuesday. Not this Tuesday. Tuesday the 30th. I will also be putting all of this in my weekly announcements on Monday about my break and when the next stream will be, so if auditory learning and referencing and trying to remember things I've said is hard for you, in the Discord there will be, on my weekly announcements on Monday, we'll detail my break and also we'll detail the week's break and what I'll be doing for the end of November. I'm almost 12 hours away from you and it's dark. No, it's dark all over the world. We're cursed with eternal night. Cursed with eternal night. I know starting late doesn't mean having to stay late, but I do want to finish. I want to get this to a point where I'm happy with it, so I'm doing this to myself. It's fine. I promise. I will take care of myself. Thank you for worrying about me, guys. If Eldritch was Seuss. Yes, exactly. If Eldritch was Seuss. Very much so. I mean, it kind of is. Let's be honest. It kind of already is. All right. Let's get that cauldron going. And then we will do some lighting. Yes. Makes me think very much of the Lorax. Yes. That's the vibes I was getting too, Ursula. Lots of Lorax vibes. Dr. Cthulhu. Cthulhu. In ancient Rayla, all of Whoville lays sleeping. Oh god. Oh no, Whoville. Oh, hi, Ash. Did you wake up? Hello, sweetie. Big yawn. Hi. I'm trying to think of rhymes for Ryla. Early dark isn't good until it snows, because then it's bright because there's snow on the ground. Alright, no more sketch lines. No more sketch lines. We're just doing color now. Yes, Lorax, I forgot the name, but that's the vibe I'm getting from this. Yeah! Very, very, very Lorax. Alright, let's do some shading. Let's do some shading. I hold up a super cozy blanket and put it in the Lance's hammock, and he has not moved from there in hours. Aww. Little kitty snuggles. So cute. Ugh, adorable. Cats are the best. Cats simply are just the best.
Going off for broke for my friends to like me, oh, but I know they see right through me cause they listen to my songs, yeah. But I don't care, no baby, I don't care. People always tell me take a breath, hey, hey, hey. I've been looking for something that haunts me all night. I've been staying up hours until the sunrise. Just so casual, always living the same life. I don't really mind, but I just need to take some time to get away.
Pup has been out and snack required. I'm back. Welcome back, Ivory Ocean. I hope the pup had a good time. He is a cozy himbo. Yes. Very good. I'm happy for that cozy himbo of a cat.
Take some time to get away.
I just need to take some time for me, myself, and I.
Cause I'm so bloody tired, yeah. But I'm alright, trust me baby, I'm alright. I'll just sit back and enjoy the ride. I've been looking for something that haunts me all night. I've been staying up hours until the sunrise. Just so casual, always living the same life. I don't really mind, but I just need to take some time to get away.
Alrighty. Heck yeah! Alright. We're getting there, folks. We are getting there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. My blender needs to be better at this. Gotta do the lighting justice. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible so you guys don't worry about me. Alright. exciting. It's hyper focus time, baby.
Whether you know it, I'll break the walls down. Whether you know it, yeah, we can make it now, now. No rain, no fear can take us away or break us. No words said in anger tears us apart. I know it. If you will go, then I will go with you. Whoa. If you will go, then I will go with you. Whoa.
Thank you for the clip. Thank you for the clip, Matt. Wait, Jeremy Renner can sing? Really? I did not know that at all. Wild.
Come and have this drink beside me.
Come on, Photoshop. I believe in you.
I just wanna have a conversation, no obligation. Show me vulnerable. We ain't come here for no lonely night. We ain't looking for no shallow tide. Ulterior motives just put aside. Appreciation we've been trying to find. We've been trying to find.
I have an idea.
We've been trying to find. So come and have this drink beside me. Let's open up, girl, speak your mind. I just wanna have a conversation. No obligation. Show me vulnerable. Show me vulnerable. Yeah. Let's not come off too impressed. How about we just do our best to express what we're thinking? Don't even know your name, but the way you're touching me is telling me it's gonna change. Like, telling me it's gonna change. Like,
He's also a trained makeup artist? Really? Man, I know nothing about Jeremy Renner. Wild. Okay. Okay. I mean, obviously I could keep working on it, but I think this is a good representation of what it will look like when I have finished up the line art and finished up the water and cleaned up the colors and the lighting. It's very hard for me to stop working on something, but I think we're good. I think we're good. I added a slight overlay and erased a little bit to give it a little bit of a glow. What are we feeling? I love the lighting. It's looking so good, Brie. The lighting is sweet. Oh, thank you, Levin, Ivory, and John. I really appreciate it. Whew! Sometimes you don't know what you're doing, and sometimes if you don't know what you're doing, do an overlay and erase to make some lighting. It's great. Pretty squid lady! I'd sign the fact. Good! That's what we want. We want to lure people into this swamp. That's what we want. We want to lure people into the swamp. That's what we want with this piece. It's looking so good. Thank you, guys. Okay. Alright. I think that does it then. I feel like, yes, I think generally ending with a quick doodle is a good idea since we have a lot to get through, but we definitely went over today, and also I started late, and I'm getting kind of tired. So I think we're not going to end with a cooldown doodle, and I'm just going to be very proud of myself for getting as much done with the background as I could today. So I think I'm probably going to add a little bit more texture to the, like, big old tentacles and stuff, and maybe a little bit of, like, overlay stuff to the foliage, but we'll see. We'll see. This is pretty much what it's gonna look like when I'm done. None of the colors will change. It'll only get cleaner. Oh, Lemon! Go look after yourself, Free. Thank you so much for the $4.93. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Lemon. I really appreciate you. Oh, that sounds awesome. Thank you, Ivory. But yes, I think this is what it's gonna look like pretty much when it's done. And you guys will be the first to see it when it's done. I will probably not be able to finish it before next week, but before the end of the year, this Squid Devil will be complete, and I'll be able to share it with you all. Yay! Thank you all so much for coming to the stream! If they can help me with cooking, then I will also sign the pact. They are technically a chef, so yes. Not gonna lie, if I got Brie Pastel Psychedelic Vision worth the price. I mean, this is very pastel psychedelic, Eldritch, Dr. Seuss, something. Working with a limited color palette is very fun. I rarely do so, and I really, really enjoy it. This has been very fun. Thank you all so much for asking me to, getting me to 666 followers, because this is why I did this drawing, and also constantly giving me awesome reasons to, or awesome things to add to this piece. This has been amazing. Thank you all so much. If being a warlock to her eminence, the Squid Chef is wrong, I don't want to be right. Yes. Limited color palette challenges. Yeah. It's been fun. It's been very fun to have a limited color palette. Usually I go absolutely hog wild, but this time, I went hog wild in other ways. Not the color palette, but in all of the detail work. Thank you so much for raiding, Ivory, and sticking around. It's been lovely to have you and to see you. Thank you so much for the raid and trusting me with your community. Thank you for taking the time and putting the energy into this awesome piece. Also, the kelp hair is choice. The kelp hair is choice. Many angels did a good job. Have been lurking, but good to see y'all, Brigade. It's super good to see you too, LH. I hope you had a good time lurking. Thank you so much for being here. Alright, let's see. Who shall we raid? Because I'm slowly losing steam, and I still have some more work to do before the end of the night. So, who is live right now? Are we feeling some digital environments? Are we feeling some Mass Effect? Are we feeling some relax and enjoy the cute with Itty? Are we feeling some gaming night with Deej because he raided us the other day? Are we feeling a birthday stream for Ren Melion or a 7 years on Twitch celebration for Vanna? How we feeling? Itty? Are we feeling some relaxing times with Itty? I mean, I'm always down for relaxing times with Itty. This is technically the correct color palette for Itty, just the wrong content. Itty's amazing. My vibes are Itty? Alright, we've got 2 Itties. Let's go to Itty. Y'all will love Itty. She's absolutely a delight. She's absolutely wonderful and is working on an adorable... Oh my gosh, she's working on an adorable Thanksgiving piece for all of her subscribers. This will be fun. Let's go vibe with Itty. Thank you all so much for this amazing stream, and a huge shout out to Rogan27 and Ivory Ocean for the raids today. Y'all are the absolute best, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting me and bringing your community, and for everyone that hung out and followed and subscribed and donated. Thank you so much. Y'all, I'm gonna miss you for a week, but it's gonna be a nice time to relax. And I hope that you take next week as well, that since I am not streaming, to relax as well. The Black Inker, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the brigade. Thank you so much for the follow. In the next week, I hope you also rest and recuperate, even if you're not in America and not are doing American Thanksgiving. I also hope you just take some time for yourself, because you deserve it, and you matter. I will see you all on Tuesday, November 30th on this stream for some finishing up the High Priestess Tarot card. And, but before then, I will also see you on Resident Bard's channel for some Stardew Valley Gobos. So, if you want to see me and Resident Bard be Chaos Goblins in Stardew Valley, definitely go give Resident Bard a follow as well. Thank you all so much for the stream, and I will see you all very soon. Have a very good week. And I love you all very much. Bye, everybody!